Welcome to Profit Channels. This is my disclaimer. I'm not a financial advisor and I don't give financial advice. Check with your financial advisor. I like to think of this as edutainment, a mixture of education and entertainment. Hope you enjoy. I'm talking about WHR today, or Whirlpool. It's around $83. 8.36% dividend yield, which is nice. No price to earnings ratio, but price to sales is 0.3, which is nice. All right, so down here you can see there are three big product lines: are refrigeration, laundry, cooking. America is the biggest, or United States is the biggest market, then Brazil, then Asia, and then whatever global is. Short-term liabilities look worse than the assets, but long-term, it's not bad. Here we've got 6 analyst ratings from $63 to $145. And here is the channel that I see that we have been moving in. I like this channel. It goes since the 60s. The midpoint line is real strong all the way through here. But I think we have another channel forming. That would be this shape here. So over here, you see we got the bottom. It's not as good. You got some touches there, along here, like it's dancing on it. The top's not bad, but I like this midpoint line right here. Is real strong. So I like this channel. And then this channel is what we've been coming down in. Let's go to the weekly. So I'm anticipating with these channels that we make it all the way down to the bottom here, somehow, some way. Oops, let's get rid of those wrong buttons. All right. Now, let's look at our moving average ribbon. And you can see on the monthly, we are well below everything. So when you're well below all the moving averages on a monthly, those are good times to retrend back towards the average. We've crossed over, moving down the 50 past the 1, heading for the 200 month. Very negative, but we've got increasing volume as our price is going down. On the weekly, you can see we broke through the 50 and the 100 only to fall back down, come back up, bounce off the 100, headed down. But you can see the distance between these three moving averages is starting to get smaller, which is what has to happen for this thing to turn back up. On the daily, we crossed through all the moving averages, and then we came back down, bounced off the 100, hit the 200, and then dropped back down. We got a gap down here around 59, a couple nice gaps above. So I'd like to see these get filled. Back to the weekly. Get rid of our moving averages. So on the weekly, you can see we have this point of control here, which we're below. Not that one. Point of control here, medium term, is the same. Longer term point of control is up here at 150 on the weekly. So you can see that. If we take this to the day, we have this point of control down here around 76, and it's the short and medium distance. Longer term, it's back up here at 110. So I see us getting down at least to this point, back on the weekly. And I could see us getting all the way down to here. Let me get rid of these two, these profiles, and put in this one. So this is sort of a long-term fixed range profile. And you can see that we got some strength here close. So right here is where we bounced off last time, down here in the COVID crash. Now I'm going to look at some retracements next. So if I go from COVID low to the top, we have these lines. And the 786 has got a nice touch here. The 618, you can see the activity, the support and resistance. So support here, was resistance through here, resistance there. The 0.5 is real nice. When you look at that, that's just support, resistance, going through it. The 618 has got a nice price volume here. And the point of control is close to the 382, but nice price volume. Now I'm going to get rid of this and look at the retracement. So I'm going to go from here to here to here, or not retracement, extension, fib extension. So these lines are good. There's the 382 has got some action. The 0.5 is close to the point of control, and it's got a lot of touches. It's up here with its high volume. The 160, it misses the volume, but it's got a lot of touches along here. And it seems like a very valid line. So this is 786. And you can just see it hits all these tops real nicely. But another way to draw this, so I think we're for sure coming down here where that short-term point of control is that we make a full return to where we started. I really like these fibs. So look at the 382. Lines up with some good volume. The 0.5, just a lot of touches through here. This 0.5. The 0.618 is close to our point of control. And then the 786 is real strong. So hitting there, over here, and hits on that point of control. And then finally, the one. Well, that's the one. So I think it's very likely that we could be heading all the way down to this bottom. So I'm going to move on to my next charts. And let's do the all. Did not have this set up yet. Should have. Okay, so our indicators, SAR, parabolic SAR, and super trend are both negative on the monthly. Right, you can see the blue and red arrows in this area here, so we can turn them one indicator and the other indicator. That's better. Okay, so kind of a downward trend here on the RSI. The squeeze momentum is getting pretty neutral. We're at a real low bottom here on the MACD. If we go weekly, everything is still selling off here. We had a buy. It's just changed to sell. RSI is trying to come up, but we're crossing back over. Squeeze momentum, again, it's pretty neutral. And we can see our MACD maybe slightly upward trend, but just a little bit. Now we go to the daily. Everything's still negative. RSI is scorching down. Squeeze momentum's headed down. MACD's breaking the below zero. And finally, this is my RSI Bollinger Band. Well, it's not mine, it's someone else's, but I like it. On the monthly, we're below the moving average. Money flows are neutral. Money flow index, we're trying to come up after being oversold on the stochastic. And our ADX is low. Weekly, everything's looking real negative. Daily, we've got real bottoming out money flow index, so indicating we're getting close. Stochastic is oversold, but trying to break up. And our ADX is at 20, almost 29. So it's indicating that we're starting to have a direction, a trend. So we'd like to see all this turn up. Again, I think we're coming down either to here, around here, 77 to 63.70-ish before we start turning this around and heading up. I hope you enjoyed it. Please give me a thumbs up. Thank you.